Pick 'em for NFL Week 3. We are going to start off with Thursday Night Football. We've got the New England Patriots. They'll head into MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets, who are 6-point favorites at home. I believe, Tommy, you're picking first. Sean, you're
Hmm.
second. I am last here.
Give me the Jets. Jets.
Oh, give me a surprise pick here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Pats.
I'm going to ride with you, Sean, and I'm going to take the
Oh.
Pats as well.
Oh.
We
All
move
right.
on
Fade in
to
early. That's cool. Whatever.
move on to Sunday noon games here. Our first game at noon on Sunday is what we should have led into. Thank you, Sean. Was Chargers versus Steelers, who will be at home, and they are 1.5-point favorites.
Give me the Steelers. Chargers are gonna run into a sharp defense up there. Yeah, in Pittsburgh.
Chargers 2-0, correct?
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
Wow.
So are
I'm
the
love
Steelers.
I'm loving what Jim Harbaugh's doing. I hate that it's with the Chargers. I just love that he's a football guy through and through. But give me the Steelers.
Go ahead and name it, Tommy. Tybo's not here to screw us up.
Team ride. Love it. Let's go.
Let's get to our first game of the week here. We have got the Texans who will head into Minnesota, take on the Vikings, who are 2-point dogs at home.
Give me the Texans. Stephon Diggs, late TD. Do you say 2-point dogs? That's it?
2-point dogs.
Yeah, that's a pick 'em anyways.
That really screws me there. But Vikings have been playing good. Go ahead and give me the Vikings.
We're gonna fade Tommy again. This is a really
All
tough
right.
pick for me,
All right.
but I'm also going to take the Vikings specifically because of the way Brian Flores has that defense rolling right now. Next, we'll get to another game of the week. Number 2, it is the Eagles who will head into New Orleans and take on the Saints, who are 2.5-point favorites at home.
Give me the Eagles plus 2.5. I don't know if they win, but I think they cover.
Well, the Saints are just going to run all over them again. They're going to have a big week again. Give me the Saints.
Fading Tommy yet again. Here we go. Tommy's either going to
Ty
have a
Bob
really,
is
really
a
good
fucking
week.
hater. Listen, Eagles fans, Ty Bob doesn't fucking like you guys, all right? He doesn't like you and he doesn't like your coach. He's a fucking hater.
I do
Throw
not
it at
like
him.
Nick Sirianni. Most people do not. He's a child
Hater.
in a man's body, but give me the Saints. Next noon game we'll get is the Broncos, who head into Tampa Bay, take on my boy Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 6.5-point favorites at home. Half points important.
Man. Yeah, the hook. Watch out for the hook, kids. Um, yeah, dude, I don't know. What is the vibe around here? I feel
Broncos
like I
bad.
feel like this is a trap game,
Bad,
kind of,
bad.
right? The Broncos are 0-2, right?
Don't disrespect Baker Mayfield like that.
You think? Dude, I mean, like some of the 0-2 teams have to win this week, right? Like they're not all gonna go 0 for.
They won't
And
be the
it's
Some,
pretty
Broncos.
hard to
but
go 0
one of
and
them
3.
ain't the Broncos.
Yeah, you think, man? I mean,
Bo Nix is terrible.
The
yeah,
only
he was
DB they
pretty
have is
bad, huh?
Patrick Surtain. Like, what do we?
Yeah,
They
he
got
was
rid
pretty
of
bad.
Justin
You guys are
Simmons.
gonna
Like,
convince me to take the Bucks
what are we
here, and
talking
I
about?
I didn't have really a pick at the start, but yeah. So give me the Bucks minus the 6.5.
Tommy, go ahead and say it.
Just say it.
Team ride. All right. I think we're either gonna ride or you guys are gonna fade me. I think I
Maybe
have a
we'll
feeling
see.
this is how this segment's gonna
We'll
go.
see. Next up at noon, we've got the Packers, who will head into Nashville, take on the Tennessee Titans, who are 2-point favorites at home.
Home. Home you get at least usually it's 3, but the
You get
Texans
3
are
at
that
home.
bad, so you get 2. I don't know, man.
No.
If
Packers
Will
Titans.
Levis still the quarterback?
That's a
Yeah,
fine,
Will
yeah.
Levis is that is a fine. We'll write that one up too.
What?
It's Packers Titans, not Texans.
Oh shit. All right. Well, either way, Packers Titans. And Will Levis is still the fucking quarterback, huh?
Will Levis is,
Can I put
but
like a
so is Malik
side bet?
Willis too. Hang on, this
This is a revenge
is
Yeah.
a
game.
battle of the
This
quarterbacks game.
this is a revenge game. And I rode with the Packers last week, cover. I'm gonna ride with the Packers again to cover. Cause like, dude, Will Levis is out there. I want to put a side bet on Another hilarious photo being taken of Will Levis at the worst
3 for
possible
3.
time in the middle of the
Go
game.
3-0.
At least 3 weeks in a row. The devil's charm right there. 3-3-3.
Yeah, it's a revenge game. Jordan Love was actually a limited participant in practice today. Kind of surprising to see already. But I like Malik Willis in this for that revenge reason only. Give me the Packers.
Call it, Tommy.
Team ride. Oh, well, this is good.
Next noon hour, we've got Giants heading into Cleveland taking on the Browns, who are 6.5-point favorites at home.
The Giants could win, I think, honestly. I don't know if they win, but they definitely cover that 6.5. I think this is an 0-2 team that has a good chance to win this week.
Yeah, I like the chemistry Daniel Jones had with Malik Neighbors last week. Go ahead and give me the Giants.
I'm going to take the Browns, and thanks for fading me because that's an easy dub. The Giants played the Commies last week with one of the worst defenses. They now go up against one of the league's best defenses. Easy pickings here.
This is the Daniel Jones game, man. This is the one game
Yeah,
that he really shines.
No, he had that last week where he didn't throw any interceptions.
Dude, I think you hate everybody in the NFC East. I really do, Ty
Yeah,
Bob.
he's not a fan of them.
You
we
don't
call
like
it the
anybody
NFC
in the
least around here.
I say the
NFC
Beast.
Oh,
Dude, well,
it's clearly
so
not a
I
beast.
mean, 10 years ago, yeah, it was the NFC least. I don't think you can say that now. I think it's the South. It's the NFC least. It's the South for
But
sure.
Baker's
They're
in the
both pretty
South,
close.
dude.
Baker's in the
Baker's
South.
in the
Don't
South.
disrespect the
Yeah,
South
but
like
dude,
that,
like
dude.
Baker's won the South like a game over 500 a few times. So
Still won it. Don't disrespect it.
yeah,
And
but
then they beat,
that's what used to happen in the East, though.
but then they beat the Eagles in the playoffs. Like, what are we talking about?
The Cowboys would have to beat the Eagles to win outright,
You're
but
telling me the
and then
divisional
they
winner
don't.
of the worst division in the NFC beat the best team in the best division in the NFC, and somehow the South is the least? Like, come on.
Were the Eagles not a wild card team last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they still won their division.
Yeah, okay, but geez, whatever. All right,
Next
fine.
game, next game.
Yeah, dude, we get it. You hate the East, all right?
Next up in noon, last noon game here, we've got the Bears who will head into Indianapolis, take on the Colts, who are 1.5-point favorites at home.
This is the irrelevant game of the week. This is what this game is.
I like that. We need one of those picks.
An irrelevant game of the week. Shout out Jim Zimmerman, the old PA guy at the university I played football for. He had an irrelevant game of the week segment in like after the first quarter or something. It's hilarious. If you won, you got a free t-shirt. Still do. Yeah, no, it's a cool segment. But this is in the NFL, this is an irrelevant game of the week for without a doubt. And yeah, give me the Colts. I think Anthony Richardson plays really well at home. I think like all of his great games are usually at home.
You said it was a relevant game. This is the game that they skip on Red Zone all afternoon. Clearly, you didn't listen to just the tips. I told you to sit Anthony Richardson. So give me the Bears.
Wait,
I don't know
Bob,
how I
you
feel
can't
about
take
this
the
one.
Bears, Ty Bob.
I
You've
don't
talked
know
so
how I
much shit
feel
about the
about
Bears.
this
You
one.
can't take the Bears, bro.
Yeah, but that Bears defense is good.
It's damn
They still
good.
can't score points. Colts probably is going to get away by winning on defensive touchdowns here. So give me the Colts. I'll take the Colts.
Didn't they both score 10 points last week?
Something like that.
What's the over under there? 43.5.
Take the
There's
under.
no way.
Oh, dude.
Except only cowards bet the under. So
Only cowards take the under. That is a fact.
we'll get to our 305 games here. The first one up, we've got the Panthers who will head into Vegas and take on the Raiders, who are 5-point favorites at home.
I don't like being favorites. How do you live with being a favorite as like a Chiefs fan? We're never the favorite, I feel like.
Well, the
We
funny thing
know-
is the Chiefs never cover. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't. You win by 1 and 2 and 3 a lot, don't you?
yeah, yep, we never cover.
Oh man. Yeah, give me
Unless it's the
me
Bears.
Bears to cover.
I don't know where Ty Bob's going, but I'm going Raiders as well. So Tommy?
Call it, Tommy.
Team ready to ride. Let's go.
Next 305 game, we've got a game of the week here, third one going on. It's the Dolphins heading into Seattle, taking on the Seahawks, who are 4.5-point favorites at home.
Give me the Sea Squawks. Zach Charbonnet.
Yeah, I don't trust Skylar Thompson. Give me the birds.
Call it, Tommy.
Team ride.
Final game of the week here. We've got the Ravens who will head into Dallas and take on the Cowboys, who are 1-point dogs at home.
That's a tough line.
Yeah, that is really a pick 'em, isn't it? Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, I think the Ravens are going to pull it out this week. Give me the Ravens.
He likes CD Lamb too much. He's gonna take the fucking Cowboys.
Without the running backs and that defense, go ahead and call it, Tommy.
Team ride. Wow, you had me going there. You had me on the fucking ropes, Ty Bob.
Had myself on the ropes.
Man.
325 game. We've got the Lions who will head into Arizona, take on the Cardinals, who are 3-point dogs at home.
Home dog. Okay, so underdogs did pretty well last week, right?
Yep.
I felt like spreads were bigger last week though, too. Like I feel like there's a lot more narrow spreads this week.
We got some
Does the
big ones
trend
coming up.
remain? Does the trend remain? Yeah. Give me the Lions here.
Damn. I was all ready to go for Lions too. That makes it tough. Yeah, I don't think the Lions will bounce back after last week.
The
Oklahoma.
Cardinals.
Here comes the Oklahoma. Yeah.
See,
Here
the
it
thing
comes.
is I'm also somewhat realistic because the Cardinals defense is not that good. They just didn't have to
But
go
that
against
offense, though.
the offense is really good, but
I think that Rams defense is terrible.
the Rams defense is
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
And also they didn't have Puka Nakua and they also didn't have Cooper Cup. So the Cardinals defense didn't really have to do a lot. Thanks for helping me talk it through, boys. Go ahead and call it, Tommy.
Team ride. God
Uh,
forbid I ever do that and it's not one day.
God forbid one of these times you're going to hit your head on that mic.
Maybe. Yeah.
Final 3 o'clock game here. The 49ers will head into LA and take on the Rams, who are 7-point dogs at home.
Yeah,
just go ahead and call it, Tommy.
The Rams,
Yeah.
team ride. This is the easiest pick of the week. This is called a layup, folks. Ready? Team ride.
Next up is Sunday Night Football. We have already chosen Falcons versus Chiefs in Atlanta. Atlanta are 3.5-point favorites. If you haven't checked that out, go back and listen to our Chiefs preview show. So we'll get some 2 Monday Night Football games. The first one starting at 6:30 p.m. We've got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They'll head into Buffalo and take on the Bills, who are 5-point favorites at home.
Jacksonville's 0-2, right?
0-2.
And Buffalo is 1-1.
2-0.
1-1. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0.
Oh, who'd they beat week 1?
Cardinals.
Oh, that's right. They had to come back to win. That's right. Yeah, I don't think this is another one of those 0-2 teams that's going to win this week. So but I do think they cover. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh,
nice little switcheroonie.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one right there at the end.
There.
No, the Bills are still looking pretty damn good. I don't think it'll go through the whole entire season, but give me them to cover.
I will also fade Tommy Rance and will take the Billy Bills.
That's okay.
Final game here, wrapping up NFL Week 3, Monday Night Football at 7:15 kickoff. If you're in the Central Time Zone, the Washington Commies will head into Cincinnati, take on the Bengals, coming off of a very close loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. At home, the Bengals are 7.5-point favorites.
I do think this is a 0-2 team that wins this week. And honestly, every time there's a double Monday night game, one of them's a snoozer, a blowout, or just a really shitty, not close football game, and the other one is close. I think that Bills Jaguars game is close. I think the Bengals tear a fucking new one in the Washington Commanders, and they probably cover by 10.
Oh, it's a lot of points. I want to have faith in Jane Daniels. I don't think the faith is there yet, though. Give me the Bengals.
Yeah, it seems like it's potentially possible for T. Higgins to be back this week, at least in a limited capacity. Andre Losivas and Jermaine Burton, the rookie wide receivers for the Bengals, got in some good action last week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So expect them to continue their run, as well as Chase Brown and Zach Moss in the backfield. And the defense finally came alive for the Bengals. So that's just going to tear the commies a new one. That will wrap it up for Pick'em. Oh yeah, go ahead, Tommy. Call it one time. Sorry.
Team ride. We have a lot. If something goes
We have
wrong
a
this week,
lot.
dude, it's gonna look really
It's
bad.
gonna look really bad.